It really depends each case is a bit different, but typically broadcasters, they have their news app as a separate. It's packed with news. Then they have their streaming app, which is packed with streaming. It's advertising driven. It's subscription driven, but it's kind of live clips or live streaming on things. The entertainment thing is of course, it could be embedded into one of these, but it doesn't fit into the news app. And in the streaming app that we have seen, the interactive piece gets really, really tiny space. So it's kind of covered, or it's almost lost in there. In this app, which would be full of their best and most expensive content, they pay for the license, they pay for the production, big amounts for any given market. They could get a lot more of a lot better audience traction with putting them into one app, and again have the interplay with the big screen and the small screen. And the small screen can also cover the live action or the post whatever streams that you can follow up on, in a form of short clips. So it's a very natural way to complement. And then again, with news and streaming, you don't want that much interaction. You could have, but it's the entertainment shows, reality shows, even lifestyle shows are the kind of shows that people want to rate the nicest furniture or the nicest gardens or the nicest cars or nicest clothing. It's a way to get the audience closer from being just one way, as broadcast is. It's a one-way stream. But to give them the back channel, return channel with mobile phone is a very simple, but it can be a very strong solution to keep the audiences closer to the content. Well, it depends, but typically it has the ability to show live content, live streaming. It has the ability to show kind of a catalog, so you know what happened earlier, so it has a rich catalog of things, short clips, longer clips, whatever. It has the ability that you can follow people if it's a dancer or member in a Love Island villa, or even if you go towards sports, you know, football player or a singer. So you can follow your favorite personalities on the show. People have always their favorite personalities. So you can, when you follow them, then you get directed push notifications for what happened to Anna this week and what happened to Henry yesterday or 2 hours ago. So it's typically you get more of the content that you most like, and you notified. You're not spammed. You gently notified around those topics. Then you have the ability to participate. So you put, you know, your thumbs on emojis you like, you dislike. You can vote, casual voting, which is just for the fun. Then you can have paid votes, which is also revenue for broadcasters and the production companies. Then you can rate things. So let's say decoration show, you rate this sofa. Is it 1 star or 5 star? This is closer to 1. But still good to sit on. And so you can do multiple things. Then you can, of course, let's say that if you sell tickets to something through a show, I mean, if there's a final that the broadcaster sell tickets for the production, like a sports event, you can also sell premium subscriptions. So you have premium content, and you can subscribe for with $3.95 a month. That is exclusive, and that can be interesting and an additional source of revenue. You can integrate merchandising shops. Love Island is selling merchandise really, really well. Water bottles, pillows, sunglasses. So it's typical. It comes from the sports world, but it's a good source of revenue. So content, more time spent with your content, interaction, so you entertain the audience in that way, and then you can make commercial transactions, selling tickets, selling subscriptions, selling merchandise, and all of this gives you first-party data. What that is just your data and between you, your audience and yourself. Well, it's at least, of course, it's main thing. It's first party, so you can gather granular data, which kind of the demographics, but you can always also easily integrate the system, i.e., the app, into your legacy systems, which would be the broadcaster CRM, where they typically already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 million people who have registered. So you get more registered people through the app into your database. And I would, in this point, especially emphasize that you would get more younger people. No broadcaster have enough younger audiences or tight enough relationship with them, because they are so much skewed towards social media. And with this, you by making nice interactions, cool stuff, you could get more of the, let's say, very kind of a rare audiences to be as part of your CRM. So you have granular data, then you have personal data, which includes email addresses, phone numbers, also what things you are interested of. And of course you can use both of these towards your advertisers and sponsors when you do it in the right way. Of course, in good lines with GDPR and everything. And then you can learn from the audiences, which is crucially important. You see, people watch. You have very good. All the broadcasts have really good data on the big screen viewing, streaming viewing. But when it goes to the interaction and it goes kind of outside of the screen, then you can collect a lot of data points that trigger the audiences. What do you have to do 3 hours before a show starts? 1 hour, 3 minutes. What you have to do during a show? What you have to do post the show, because the next show starts in 7 days. There's a big gap typically, or even if it's Big Brother, Love Island type of a show that comes every day, still it comes in 22 hours. And some streams are 24/7, but typically it's really increasing the stickiness and then learning from the data that you see real time what happens, like in your streams, like on your websites, also in the apps, and you can watch it through Google Firebase minute by minute, and then you learn what can you do more to have more viewers, so more unique viewers, and then more minutes per viewer per day. And when you have more of that, you can capitalize that with advertising, video advertising, banner advertising, and different kind of sponsorship opportunities within the app as well. So you get big amount of additional digital ad inventory, which is the most valuable inventory. Clients pay much more for that than they pay for YouTube on CPM level.